Imagine you are running a project with a tight deadline, and suddenly two critical tasks need the same specialized team member at the exact same time. Or perhaps, a vital piece of equipment is double booked across different projects. These are classic resource conflicts, and they can quickly grind your project to a halt. Resolving resource conflicts in projects hinges on a combination of systematic planning, transparent communication, and skillful negotiation, all aimed at ensuring the right resources are available at the right time for the most critical tasks. The core reason these conflicts pop up is often rooted in the finite nature of resources, whether human capital, specialized equipment, or budget. Projects inherently involve shared assets and dynamic requirements, leading to competition. When multiple activities or projects vie for the same limited pool, without clear guidelines, conflicts are inevitable. Addressing these issues swiftly and effectively is crucial because unresolved conflicts lead to delays, increased costs, and frustrated team members, directly impacting your project's success and team morale. To actively resolve these bottlenecks, start with proactive planning. This means using a resource management plan from the very beginning of your project. Identify all necessary resources, their availability, and their skill sets. Tools like a resource histogram or a Gantt chart with resource loading can help you visualize demand versus capacity. By analyzing this early, you can spot potential conflicts before they even become a problem. Next, foster clear and continuous communication. Ensure that all team members and stakeholders understand their roles, responsibilities, and resource allocations. Hold regular meetings to discuss potential conflicts and current resource availability. A shared understanding prevents surprises and encourages early problem solving. Open dialogue is your best friend when managing competing demands. Third, prioritize and negotiate. Not all tasks carry the same weight. Work with stakeholders to prioritize project activities based on strategic importance, dependencies, and deadlines. Once priorities are clear, you can negotiate resource adjustments. This might involve resequencing tasks, adjusting timelines, or even asking for additional resources. Remember, negotiation is about finding mutually beneficial solutions by highlighting how flexible resource allocation helps achieve overall project goals. Finally, establish a process for monitoring and adjustment. Resource needs can change, so your plan must be flexible. Regularly review resource utilization against your project schedule. If new conflicts emerge, address them immediately using the same principles of communication and prioritization. Do not let small issues fester. In cases where internal negotiation cannot resolve the conflict, have a clear escalation path to involve project sponsors or senior management who can make critical decisions. Project managers often use techniques like resource leveling and resource smoothing to handle these situations. Resource leveling aims to resolve overallocation by delaying activities to avoid exceeding resource limits, even if it extends the project duration. Resource smoothing, on the other hand, adjusts activities within the existing project schedule to minimize peaks and valleys in resource usage without changing the project end date. Understanding these subtle differences allows you to choose the most appropriate strategy for your specific project constraints. Effectively resolving resource conflicts is not just about moving people around. It is about strategic project management. By systematically planning, communicating transparently, skillfully prioritizing, and continuously monitoring, you not only keep your project on track but also build a more resilient and efficient team. This proactive approach minimizes delays, optimizes costs, and ultimately drives your project to a successful and satisfying completion.